Wizard, he always gets that big hit. Our Pinball Wizard has such a subtle wrist. How does he do it? I don't know. How does he get so good? Okay, anyways, yeah, Star Soldier 1 back here again for Video Games 101 DVD Domination Review. And I got a special one here for you. If you know a Star Soldier, you know I love talking about the TurboGrafx 16. And you know I love talking about Chris Bucci's on TurboGrafx 16 Turbo Views. I got both DVDs here. I love them, gave them very high ratings, excellent production values. But Chris Bucci is also known for his infamous pinball collection. And you know, collecting for a TurboGrafx 16 is hard enough. Yeah. There's a lot of TurboGrafx 16 collectors out there that are just peeled about how hard and elusive some of these games are fun. Okay, now we move on to pinball, where tables could range anywhere from $100 to $1,000. Yeah, so you gotta be very hardcore. And Chris Bucci, he has several different reviews across 3 discs of his different pinball tables he's played throughout the years. On this one, he covers the Addams Family, Medieval Madness, Earthshaker, Disaster Pinball, yeah. Fishtails, Johnny Mnemonic, yeah, based on that movie. And also based on a weird movie is The Shadow. He also does another Disaster Pinball theme table, Whirlwind, Safecracker, and the Setsy Avira Scared Stiff Pinball. Yeah, on this too, he does his review of Terminator 3. Yeah, there was a Terminator 3 pinball game out there. No Good Golfers, yeah. Outtakes number 1, Tatsy, Diner. There's also The Getaway, which is a sequel to High Speed, Whitewater, and Funhouse. That's on this 2. And on this 3, yeah, it's actually weird because it has his original 2 pinball reviews, which he did in 2007. Big Bang Bar, which is actually made by Capcom, unfortunately wasn't officially published. You know how Capcom is sometimes. Yeah, and you also got the Family Guy pinball table review, which is awesome. I think that's what it goes to in some of his audio commentaries. That pinball business is either like really up or really down. Like, I'm a child of the 80s myself. I have some of the same interests. As you can tell, I'm also a TurboGrafx 16 fan. Yeah, but I also like pinball and different targets you can hit and maybe different sound effects or themes. Oh, it's all cool. You hardly get anybody on YouTube talking about pinball. You gotta have a lot of money. I remember in his Terminator 3 review, he mentioned that it cost him $450 just to get that one. And he said that was a good deal. Holy crap. And people get pissed off at me when I mentioned that I paid $180 for this. Said, no, you paid way too much. No, I don't care, I want that game. Well, anyways, back to this. It's cool because you actually see Chris Bucci a lot more. Unlike the Turbo View, here you actually see him do a more physical approach. Like, he'll actually point out different patterns in the boards, do like the crisscross feature, which are unique to certain tables. Yeah, he talks about different creators and all that, and all their styles, readjust certain things or take things out to make sure they last a bit longer from wear and tear, because you're in these certain parts with steel ball all the time, and you know, there's gonna be problems. But I like that. Yeah, it's just not a release of his old YouTube videos on this collection. No, you also get some different audio commentaries on some of his first reviews, different audio chats, so you get to hear the cool sights and sounds these different pinball tables have to offer. And yeah, there's other little Easter eggs that you need to dig around a little bit, not too hard to find. So you're probably thinking to yourself, alright, I'm gonna go to his website and see if I can buy this DVD right now. Well, the problem is that well, this was released in June 2011 and only in June 2011, so I don't know how you're gonna get this DVD. So I think he made about 300-400 copies of this, and that's it. A very limited edition. Yeah, I'm more of a TurboGrafx 16 guy than like a pinball guy, but I still highly respect his reviews, his production values, and I definitely respect his opinions, and I want to learn more about these different pinball tables as well. a lot of my arcades closed down quickly when the market crash happened in the early 80s, so it was very hard to play pinball. Believe me, I'm on to you. Yeah. Thanks again, Chris, for signing that DVD for me. And thanks again for giving me this cool promotional item from Earthshaker itself. That'd be such a cool pinball table to try out. So I definitely have to give this a 90 out of 100. Just like his other DVDs, it's very well produced. I don't know how you're gonna get it now, especially if you're looking at this video and he's not selling them. I don't know, give him like an email or something, or say, can you give me a DVD for like $100? I don't know, but if you can't, you can always watch this review, I guess. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Star Soldier for Video Games 101. Over and out.